Well, morning. First day of regional. I think it's the first regional of the year. A lot of people here. We're at NCMP. We raced here 2022, I believe. We did an area qualifier. So it's crazy to come back. The track's flipped around backwards, but back then it was really just showing the kids what the sport was about. You know, you kind of take them to all the big ones, see if they love it or hate it. Here we are, 2 years later, much more prepared, but still learning, still chasing, you know, the top positions. So I'm excited to see where they go. You know, I just want to see them. I want to see them ride their best races today. That's my goal for them. And for me, it's not necessarily a lap time or position. It's just see that they're executing, you know, what they work on, what we work on as a family, you know, and doing all those things the best that they possibly can. So get good starts. It's a concrete start. Concrete's always hard. It's hit and miss. Sometimes it has grip, sometimes it doesn't. It was prediction of rain today, but it seems that prediction is, dare I say it, gone. We'll see. So, you know, like obviously water and concrete is not always ideal. So we worked on concrete starts. We pulled a slab for our new race shop at the house, and this week we busted the bikes out and did starts on it, and they all seem to have a pretty decent feel for it. So yeah, I think we're as prepared as we can be, and like I said, just looking for them to perform at their highest level. Who's this? Ooh, we got a little Reed 22 sublimated stuff. Geez, I had to wait until 2004 to get sublimated.
Go get that start and give yourself a shot. Take a deep breath.
Alright. Race ready.
do yourself a favor. Make it a little easier on yourself and not be last in the first corner. Yeah. But good fight back.
Dude, my bike ran so good.
Chad, Mike, props.
I should be excited or scared.
Excited.
Well, acknowledge all wins.
Also, just because you start 30th gate pick doesn't mean you have to start 30th in the first corner.
Yeah, I was like dead last.
Yes, that was last.
You're right.
Yeah, I was pinning.
You sending that big triple next to everyone, that looks so cool.
Dude, I was like, dude, either I'm gonna like send this and pass 2 kids or I'm gonna land on this kid. I was like, I gotta send it. Bro, they were all making the triple look so hard.
They're struggling.
They were like seat bouncing. I'm just, yeah, over jumping it.
I'm not gonna lie, that was scary to watch, but fun to watch. She went back to 7th, and I'm like, oh. It wasn't like she was riding bad, but then she just like went, really proud of that. That was gnarly. She hit the rollers better than you have at any point this weekend.
No, why acknowledge that?
That's where I passed everyone.
Okay, I really love it, but that's a little bit on the limit.
For Dad's heart.
Oh my God, that last lap when you went through the rollers.
I wasn't scared.
Yeah, no.
Oh no, I saw it. I watched it every lap.
Yeah, I hit a little kick on the one and then I held it wide.
Yep.
And in air and it was like.
We need a better mechanic.
Yeah, bro.
Like every lap after that, it had to have gone at least 4 seconds faster.
She was fun too.
Like she just got the horns out and just was like, she just, I don't even know what to say.
She did what she came here to do. Boom. Like I said, when you win, you don't want to come in and have people tell you what you could have done this and this. Just let her have it. And then we'll fine tune for tomorrow. acceptable result. Why'd you quit?
Huh?
Why'd you quit pushing?
Yeah, I made a mistake. And then
Oh, okay. And then they
ran out of go.
That's okay. We can work on go. Don't get discouraged. Put in hard motos. That's what we're here for.
Riding really good, you know, like some of the best kids. He's there and battling, and he's gaining a lot of experience and knowledge. But yeah, there's just certain things that I don't really have a tolerance for, and I see happening. But yeah, I mean, good starts, put yourself in good places. What's happening, I expected to happen. You know, I felt like we were always going to be on the bubble, but it's always a little frustrating when you're, and again, not in, because it's a division race, but still, like, that's a first moto score, you know, like, you want to get a 6. Giving up 2 places like that on the last lap is not ideal. But he's riding really well, honestly. He is. Tough class, you know, tough division. He's learning and back and forth between track changing drastically, you know, back between 85 and Super Mini. That's challenging, I'm sure. You know, like, I know personally I wasn't always, I know that they're both the same size motorcycle, so it's nothing that I experienced. You know, like, for me, I experienced, you know, KX60 to a CR80. You know, the size difference, wheel size difference, it's all the same. It's just a little bit more power-wise, but I'm sure there's an adjustment, and so I think he's doing a really good job at that. You know, I think that's challenging, but I think it also teaches him something down the road about just different ways to ride, and, you know, a bike with power, you know, that's in one particular way, and then in the 85, you know, probably presents power a different way as well. So I am impressed by his back and forth, and his adaptation to that is really good. And again, like I said, just riding. But I mean, you want it because I know he wants it, and like I said, I was a racer for a very long time, and so the competitive spirit's nature of who I am, hard to suppress. So overall, it's been a really solid day, and like I said, I'm really proud of him. But yeah, would have loved to see him get a 6 just because he was riding well, you know.
Wake up, dog.
It's time to go.
I am awake.
Hey, Reed, finish strong, mate. I'm already proud of you. Got it? Bring it home.
I launched out, and I need to lean forward because then it gets going like this, and then I'm scared to pull the third, and then it'll like loop out, and then I miss my.
I did it like a dirt start.
Yeah, that class, every class. You can't, I mean, it's just like pro racing, you know, it's slot car racing, the tracks out, that's how they are these days, you know, and it's like track position is so key, especially when you pass people and then they go right back by you, and then you pass them and then they go right back by you. I don't have a whole lot of negative to say about your riding, but other than just the one before that whole roller straightaway. The rollers, again, if you're scared of them, I would rather see what you're doing, but like you gotta get there fast. When you choose to go to the outside, you've gotta go, and you've gotta get there. You're making so much more length to the track, and so you have to go. It's a smooth line because no one goes there, so take advantage. You have to get there fast. Pivot and commit back.
Hey,
And you can breathe
hey,
your
the
own.
ventilation.
Yeah.
That ain't it. Dang it.
Ticked all the boxes. Good starts, bad starts from behind. You know, got past. It's like, dude, you did good. You're right on the bubble, which is where I expected you to be, where I thought you could be. But I like you fighting on the bubble. Those guys, dude, their life depends on it. They've been working on this since they're on P-dubs. You've been doing this for a year. Hey, we've been doing it for 2, but literally we took off the whole year last year so that we could work on what we're working on now. Like, I am not concerned about your ability riding, okay? We're good. But like being there, being on that bubble, you see it, watch it, take it on. Next week will be better again, okay? Good job. Sis, I don't even know what to say. Full sense. Ready for another day's race, and honestly, it was a really good ride. Good day today. Kaya, what do I say? Like, she literally scared me today. She was just so fast. She got a good start, which she always gets a good start, you know, and then kind of like she started to kind of go back. I think she was like 3rd off the start, and then she went back to 7th. And then just something clicked, and she's like, no, I'm gonna go up a level or 2 or 3, and she dropped the lap time by, you know, almost 4 seconds a lap, and just started pinning it, and was like going through the rollers to the point where like she was literally scaring everything out of me. I was holding on for her, I think, and as scary as it is, because you just sometimes the desire is a little ahead of the technique that I would like to be like, okay, let's do that. Honestly speaking, I would like to see Tate do what Kaya's doing, and it just takes commitment, because if you see the commitment and the desire, sometimes the skill level, though it's scary for Dad, it can be done correctly, and it's actually a reminder. And Tate, just for whatever reason, has a little bit of a scared there, and I think if we had segment times, I actually think that she'd be faster than him in that section. Actually, she'd be probably faster than most of the boys, because she was literally ripping and scaring Dad. And then just rode really well. Got back to, I think, 4th. You know, one of the girls had a crash on the last lap. Otherwise, she probably would have been about a 5th. So I mean, that puts her kind of that 5-6 area. They take top 6 for people following that don't know the concept, the rules, and what we're going for. So Tate's in a really tough group. You know, he's young kids. They're 14, 15 years old, but they're still seasoned. You know, they're kids that have been doing, you know, this level since they're on P-dubs into 50s, 65s, 85s. From my experience and from what I've seen, showing the technique, you're showing the mannerisms, you're showing the racecraft that I want to see. So proud of them, proud of both kids. Tomorrow, I just insistently, let's get good starts. You know, if Kaya does that off the start tomorrow in 2 motos, I think she can really put herself in a place to qualify, which would make it easier for us as a family. You know, like it's a lot back and forth, you know, hot days and stuff like that, and so kind of ticking that box with her would be nice. And then just Tate getting consistent starts. There's really only 2 classes that we will honestly focus on tomorrow, because those are the ones that he has what I would call an outside chance of making it. My prediction is that he'll be on the bubble here, and that was what my expectation was. And you know, there's flashes of like, you could do it, kid, but can't force feed all that. He has to take that on in his own timing, and he's his own being. You know, he has his own thoughts and his own struggles, and he has to, you know, learn how to get over those. So again, proud Dad. They really crushed it today, and We had good bike prep. Bikes were really good, and had a good night's sleep. No Supercross tonight to keep us up late. Wake up tomorrow, and hopefully the kids come out swinging.
At Mountain Motorsports, we don't just sell power sports. We sell opportunities for adventure. Mountain Motorsports operates 10 dealerships across Georgia, Tennessee, and Alabama with tons of in-stock inventory of motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, watercraft, and more. It's our mission to help you find and customize the perfect machine for you and your riding style. Not only are we committed to getting you on the perfect machine, but with over 200 years of combined experience in our service departments, we also support you through every step of your adventure ahead. Together, we make the road less traveled the most thrilling adventure of your life.
Today's the second day. We get to do actual motos instead of like the heat races. So hopefully today we can get some decent starts and then just run the best laps we can do. It's gonna be 15-minute motos. We really haven't done a lot of 15-minute motos, so hopefully we can be strong and try and do our best.
Go make it fun, kiddo. Get that start. All day yesterday, you were riding off. Shut up. 7 laps, all the way to the end. Let's go. Make it fun. Let's go. Video games, crush these guys.
exactly what you did yesterday. You just fight for those positions, nice and smooth in those reps. Today the reps look pretty deep and nasty. Like some of these insides like you were doing yesterday are really good. The inside right in this turn here, the second turn, kind of looks nasty, so the next one out looks better. So the next one around looks better. Other than that, dude, race the track. You're clever. You got this.
Yeah, girl, let's go.
happened to Kai. The annoying thing is it's our second one we've had fall off, and we've been Loctiting them, talking them every time. So she's had no problems. Tate was the one having the problem. So Tate has a little something different, and clearly we have to do that to all of them. Now, I mean, the bad thing is it happened, but the good thing is she's riding it hard enough to start having issues. So it breaks your heart a little bit. Like she's full commitment in the position she needs to be to qualify, and that happens. So yeah, bummer, but I mean, again, nothing that we could do. I mean, I checked them before they went out, and still came loose. So anyway, solution is the only answer. There's always next weekend.
Yeah.
She's healthy, ready to go. So yeah, we'll work on it.
I could barely hang on. Those rollers were so sketchy in the back and the thing. They're like so chopped.
Just acknowledge that you're tired, and then everything's sketchy when you're tired. Listen to me. This is what totally done feels like. But also, we haven't trained for this amount of riding ever. So, does it suck? Yes. Is it to be expected? Somewhat, yes. So, if you haven't trained for something, you're really underprepared. But what does that mean? Imagine what training looks like. Imagine what riding with more training looks like. And we're getting to that point. Right?
Gonna go have fun?
Yeah. Situation where you're already smoked, which is not what we necessarily like, right? We want to finish what we start, but at the same time, when there's 8 possible 15-minute motos, and you know that even a couple of 15-minute motos are pretty tough, we decided we're gonna call it a day based on Tate's level of doneness. And yeah, regroup and finish here kind of safely. And we've always kind of done that, especially at the moment, is, you know, cutoff riding before you go to that fail point. So, anyways, Kaya's back, and we should be celebrating a ticket, but she had that mechanical, but it's still awesome, and she got to finish when she started, which is wonderful. You did amazing. You would have punched your ticket, and I am so proud of you for finishing. Kaya, that was a warm-up to our celebratory ticket punching. We always kind of focus on quality over quantity at this point because we're in the learning zone of the things. We don't pound out motos yet, and that time will come, and there'll be off-bike training and doing more motos. So I made the call for him to be done for the day, and I love it and hate it, but at the same time I know my kid, and I wanted him to push, and he's pushing, and he's going past thresholds, but at the same time, there's trying to push past a threshold that, where you're gonna have something go wrong. And I didn't want to go there today. I think that's not what we came here for. The mission was to see where we're at, get amongst it with the fast kids, learn, keep growing. And so he's not finishing his last motos, but at the end of the day, his health and safety is what I'm about, and we're just going to keep building. That's where we're at in our learning. Dad might feel different. I don't care. I don't want to quit because it was tough. I want to quit to say, okay, let's reset, let's learn, and keep building it. So, go.
How do you play on the safe side? Because I can honestly say at the end of Springading, I was disappointed that I didn't pull the plug because the lights were on and no one was home, And so we don't have a Springading situation. I have 2 healthy children, and we'll have a solid week, and then we'll race next weekend, and all we'll press the reset button, and Ellie and I's experience of doing this at a high level will get us through this week and on to next week and make adjustments. But for me, it's more just the mindset of there's more to it, and I don't care about Loretta Lynn's or national championships in 2024 or even 2025 for that matter. My goal is, how do I build a kid that is awesome and is well-rounded, and in 27, 28, whatever it is that we go pro racing, give him the tools that he needs, tools that I believe he needs.
I think the main focus is that the kids set a goal, and we weren't necessarily thinking that we were ready for it, but they wanted to go, so we're like, okay, let's get in there. We just keep going race to race and just growing and learning. And so I think that we keep doing that.
I think we would be happy with a ticket. I'm also happy without a ticket because it means more racing. Had if Kaya made it today, which in all honesty, she probably would have.
Yeah, without that
I don't know that doesn't help Kaya. It really doesn't. I want to see Kaya race next weekend. It's another really tough track. It's another up and down, starting on grades. There's so much more for where we're at with both kids and our family. It's not about punching your ticket and then having some time off and then going into your boot camp. That's not my goal for my kids. It's there's so much more to learn, and I see from Friday to Saturday to today, and it's I'm really impressed with things that I see. I mean, Tate put himself in terrible positions all day. One race, literally got to the first turn in third, and I swear he was like, oh my God, this is...
And that's it, I'm done.
I'm scared, and then he didn't even, and I think he came out about 7th or 8th.
I don't know if he was scared. I think it was just I'm tapped out.
I can't ride 7 more laps of this. I seen kids finishing 3rds, 4ths. I seen a couple of kids punching tickets that Tate has beat the last 3 weeks. Had if he had punched a ticket today, I think that you sell yourself short a little bit. There's a lot to learn next weekend.
Keep it going. Let's just stay on the road. We'll just keep going.
Keep it going.
I think people want that ticket because then it's that sense of relief, and then they're just like, oh, I can go home now. That's their
See, if we went home, then I would have to start training from my end.
Oh, okay. So this
just
is
stay on the road, and then
and then you've got a big. Oh, wow. So the racer in you is actually.
I'm just committed on them. I got my hands full with them. I would know that I would be dragging, but I would still throw down.
So maybe we should do it just to see this, huh? Maybe we should.
J-Law wants that bib.
He can have the bib. I'm a come off the couch and race. The Red Lions don't let you do that. They want you to qualify and all that, and I'm just not ready for it. So
Yeah.
I'm not ready for the commitment of it and going and doing that when my priority is the kids. So
Jeffrey, Emma is waiting for you at the.
I'll go and hang out with Jeffrey. I'll even pack his gate for him, Jeffrey. Bro, I'll do his gate for him. How about that?
Is he running a 2-2 sticker?
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
He ran out of film. Logan's got a cramp.
He's got a cramp.
He can relax. He can roll off the throttle.